Hey guys, welcome to CTF Sherlin Talks Football, and happy Tuesday and happy first day of July. Before we get started, I want to apologize for my 2 weeks of absence. I've been dealing with a lot of health stuff. I'm still dealing with it now, but I am well enough to start making videos again. I don't really know what my video schedule is right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to consistently make videos as much as I did before right now. But I will promise I will get some videos in. For anyone that's asking, I'm okay, I'm healthy, for the most part, and I'm alive, so let's just get going. Since I have been gone for the last couple weeks, I just want to do a video basically just going over all the things NFL-wise that has been happening the last 2 weeks and basically giving you my thoughts. It might be a shorter video today, but it is what it is. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started and let's get on with the headlines. Alright, the first one we've got is probably the most uninspiring move this entire offseason. Just Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers, taking 3 centuries just to make a simple move that we don't care about. If you do not know already, Aaron Rodgers is in fact a Steeler. Honestly, I almost didn't put this on the list just because everybody knew he was going to be a Steeler. It was as obvious as it was in December to January. We knew he was going to go to the Steelers at that point in time. The only reason I put this in the list is that on the Pat McAfee show, he did say that this will most likely be his last season as an NFL pro. And if that ends up being the case, even though I do not like the guy at all, good for him. Hopefully he has one last good season and he just ends it on a good note because he is one of the greatest quarterbacks we're ever going to watch. So it would be nice if he ended it on a good note, especially that he's on a team that I don't care about. So all I can do for this season is wish him the best of luck. The next headline we've got is actually one I have a couple opinions on, and is that the Bucs have signed head coach Todd Bowles and their general manager Jason Licht to multi-year extensions. First off, I think Jason Licht did deserve this because the last few years he has been keeping the Tampa Bay Buccaneers contending. He won them. He was a part of the Super Bowl win. He's keeping the Bucs the last 6 years on top of the NFC South, whether how bad it is or not. So I think he deserves this. Now, Todd Bowles, I'm not sure if I like the extension or not. I really don't know. Because the thing is about Todd Bowles, in my opinion, the last couple years, he's proved himself to be not a terrible head coach, but an okay one. Because if you've looked at his track record, he has not been that great of a head coach until now. I don't know if it's him actually developing to becoming a good coach, or if he's just carried by loads of good talent on both sides of the ball. So for that reason being, even though I think Todd Bowles has improved a tad bit, I'm not sure if I would have extended him just yet. I would have given him another couple years to prove himself, and if he ends up panning out, then I would have extended him, but I don't think I would have extended him just yet. Tampa fans, let me know down below how you feel about this move. Let me know your opinions on this signing, and let me know your opinions on Todd Bowles if you think he should have gotten extended or not, because I want to know from you guys. Alright, now let's get to the part where I think everybody has been waiting for, the big Dolphins-Steelers trade. So there's a couple parts to this. One, the first part that came out is that the Dolphins have agreed to trade Jalen Ramsey to the Pittsburgh Steelers. So when this came out, I was thinking, okay, that's a decent trade. Jalen Ramsey is nowhere near as good as he used to be, but he's still a very good corner. And having him against another veteran as Darius Slay, I think that would be good for the defense, even though I think they're both out of their primes. I think they both can be good with each other. But when this came out, we were all asking the same question. What did they get? What was a part of the trade? At first, we were thinking maybe it's a couple draft picks, probably in the later rounds, maybe a 4th round if they're generous. But yeah, maybe that was all it. Nope. The Steelers ended up trading Minkah Fitzpatrick back to Miami, and including to that trade, the Dolphins have also traded Jonnu Smith to the Steelers to add on to that trade, also adding the late round pick. This is the part that made this trade absolutely nuts, just because I never thought the Steelers would ever trade Minkah Fitzpatrick. I didn't think Minkah was also going to be back in Miami blue. This also shocked me. It also makes me excited because I've wanted to watch Minkah in Miami blue again, for a while, so this is exciting. But also Jonnu Smith, this is the one that just makes me laugh because you want to know who the Steelers offensive coordinator is? Arthur Smith, former head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, now also getting Jonnu Smith, former tight end of the Atlanta Falcons, which by the way was also on the same team as Kyle Pitts. And Jonnu Smith got more touches. Oh man, this is the year that's going to make Pat Freiermuth trade out of Pittsburgh next year. Like, I can already tell. I have nothing against Arthur Smith or Jonnu Smith. I think Jonnu Smith is a very talented tight end. I think he's a very underrated tight end, especially how he did in Miami. But I just think it's hilarious how Arthur Smith is just the biggest Jonnu Smith fan. He will use him more than any other player in that offense. Like, watch, he's going to get more touches than DK Metcalf, their new number one receiver. Like, I can already see it coming. I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious, too. It's going to be fun to watch. But, yeah, crazy trade. I don't know if this is the greatest trade on the planet, but it's definitely an interesting one. It definitely got me interested. Alright, this is the last piece of news I've got, and this is probably one of the funniest ones, because after Jonnu Smith got traded to the Steelers, we were all wondering who was going to be their new tight end, because that was like their number one tight end. So when we heard they're trading for a tight end, never in my days did I think Darren Waller was going to be the option and him unretiring. I thought this dude was just going to keep pursuing his rap career. I thought he was done with football. He said it himself. He just did not find football fun anymore. He just did not find the joy in it nowadays. So I thought he was never coming back, especially the fact that he was getting traded to Miami. I did not see that coming. And you want to know how I feel about this trade? You want to hear how I think he's going to do this year? I really don't care, and I really do not think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be really mediocre. Hell, I can see him getting injured sometime this year, because one thing you got to remember about Darren Waller, even in his prime, he was a injury prone dude. Remember how many times he was injured on the Raiders back in his prime? He was always hurt. And now he's coming back from football after, I want to say, a year and a half. If he can somehow, some way, just end up being good and being somewhat like his prime self back in 2020, that would be insane, and he would be the number one contender for comeback player of the year. But I just do not see it happening. There's no way. Dolphins fans, please let me know down in the comments about this and the trade before. You guys have been having a wild couple days. And there you guys have it. That was some headlines that I missed the last couple weeks, and I gave you my opinions on. Again, I really hope to get some videos in. I don't know how often I'm going to post until football season really comes and going. But I promise I will get some videos in. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below how you feel about these headlines. Also, Dolphins, Steeler fans, let me know how you're feeling about these last couple days. Let me know if you're okay with this. Let me know if you're hurting. I would love to know. But that's where I'm going to be done for today. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on notification bells so I miss any of my videos whenever I post. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.